corner after Stewart fed him and captured a couple of Griffins. And it just blew Stapleton over.
Postman from center, 30 seconds to go in the man advantage. Spins it in. Crabb chips it around. Postman who had a big goal last night. Now it's Stewart. His shot hit the back glass. Noah Welsh trying to get the puck back deep for Crabb. Kindle has him wrapped up. Puck comes free to Anderson. Anderson will move to the near side wall. Out to the line. Welsh moving away from the pressure from the forward who came out to challenge John DeGrine into the shot missed. No official shots on the power play for the Wolves. Now they shoot and they score! Joey Crabb! Just after the power play expired, and it's 1-zip Chicago.
Well, everybody will be happy because they get a plus.
Yes.
What a nice play by Spencer Mahachik. Good work in the boards. Matt Anderson and Mahachik down in the corner left of Larson, and they will come up with the puck. Kindle trying to freeze it, knows the penalty's almost over. Here goes Mahachik. What a backhand. He spun his body around, and he found Joey Crabb. Look at Crabb. He had to collect the puck and get it into a better position to release it, and he tucked it off the post. Just a beautiful play by Mahachik and a good quick release after getting the puck under control. And it will be a plus because it was even strength.
12 goals on the season now for Joey Crabb. Right back the other way. Versa again, his shot. Dribbles to the backboard. Thomas Tatar leaving it off. Now Delmore in low from the point and a high shot. Trying to go short side, did not fool Mannino.
How many guys, though, look at that now? Goaltenders drop down on that one knee, and they do have a little bit of space up on the short side. And Delmore was trying to put it there.
Those goaltenders now, they just play the percentages more than trying to react. Stapleton trying to find another gear out in front. He scores! A weapon bounce, and the local product has 22.
What was Chris Newberry doing? He was the last man. No, he was the last man at center ice and just gave up the puck instead of dumping it in and relieving any pressure. Watch him at center ice. He just gives it up. And a nice feed across by Anderson, and this is a break as he does slide and redirect the puck. He's trying to play defense, and he'll put it in with the redirect, but it started at center ice when he had control of the puck and did not make the right decision. The Wolves took advantage. Anderson to Stapleton, and a nice gift for the 22nd goal of the year.
So the Wolves grab a 2-0 lead on Tim Stapleton's 22nd goal of the year.
And hopefully it's something he'll be able to get right and get right back.
Yes, who goes up to that top line there, Billy?
Well, I'd say Anthony Stewart has a good opportunity to do that. He's played well lately. Big body.
Anderson out in front. Crabb shoots. He scores his second of the game. And he now has a Baker's dozen on a beautiful fade.
That was. Joey Crabb last night did not have a point. That was the first time in 6 games, I believe. But he has turned it up again. And his skating has been tremendous. I love the way he's moved into areas. And this is Matty Anderson with a good play with the puck. Head up all the way. That was a tough seam to find, I think, as a passer of the puck. Here's the initial hit. Good one by Crabb. So starting it off. He actually takes a right shot from Cardiff. Collects himself. Yep. Collects himself and gets him into position. And what a play. What is Doug Janik, the veteran, doing there watching?
Well, Cardiff, after 3 pops, just lets him keep skating.
And that Anderson's pass, we didn't see it from the angle. We need to get it through a couple of guys to the area where Crabb was skating. So a very fine feed and a nice one, too.
Goal with a shorthanded goal this season has gone off for change. Ryland Kite will replace him. Griffins setting up on the power play. They will get a player back in 2 seconds. It's now a 5-on-3. 11th time this season the Wolves have been down by a man. The first time they give up a goal, Williams sends it in, and it is now 3-1.
Well, that's a rocket. Williams didn't play last night, so he's got something on his mind, and he has such a terrific shot, very much like a postma. And he was in tight, even though they got the extra man on the ice. They didn't have to utilize him. It's just a soft dish across in a one-timer. No chance. Top shelf, Mannino down, and maybe as we see Brian Tippett's moving out, I'm not sure if there's a partial screen or if it maybe even went off the shaft of his stick. Looking at that, the puck seemed to float a little bit after it went by Tippett, so it might have grazed his stick and changed direction a bit. And it was As we mentioned, a big part of the game. The Griffins back in it now, scoring the first goal for them.
Wyatt was waiting to get hit. Spins it around. Tatar off the rail. Mannino hit hard, knocked into the linesman on the far side. That was Judson Ritter.
Oh, he was kicking it out.
Joey Crabb going at it with Pyatt.
This Pyatt didn't like the hit, but you know what? It was the leather boot to the linesman that caused any complication.
They're swinging wildly right in front of the Wolves bench. Helmet of Crabb comes off, and now Crabb comes back with some rights. Crabb has that right arm free now from the jersey, and then they break up.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the initial hit, and it'll be interesting to see if there's an extra call on Pyatt for coming across and dropping the gloves first. In my eyes, it should be that way.
It's an instigator.
It is. The hit itself was a good one. It just so happened the linesman was in the way, and because the linesman couldn't get out of the way, that was the danger. The hit was a good one.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt that Lemieux goes into the boards heavily, but look at that. He's kissing boot there. Really. Oof. That was dangerous. And Pyatt will come across. Well, actually, seeing that they both decided at the same time, but Pyatt came across just to give him a nudge, which was okay. And like Joey Crabb, he said, okay, let's go.
Yeah. You don't need to come over and talk to me. Let's just drop the mitts and go.
Right. So no extra call. I will take that back. Joey Crabb, though, with some difficulties. He's playing Twister with his uniform.
Ursic in the corner. Chelios will give him a hit. Chris Chelios will turn 48 tomorrow. His defensive partner, Artis Goulet, 21-year-old, starts it ahead. Mahachik across the ring for Hosako.
He's an antique.
Wraparound drive. Mahachik shoots. He scores! Spencer Mahachik's 10th of the year.
They still had energy out of it. They had a terrific shift in their own zone to win some pucks. Chelios calm with it behind the net as he got Ursic off the puck, and the Wolves went the other way. And this is a huge goal with 20 seconds remaining in the second period for the Wolves to regain the 3-goal advantage. And I think the goaltender thought the puck was going to go all the way around behind, and he was looking that way. It was picked up quickly by Mahachik, and Larson could not get back across to the right. And Mahachik with the wraparound. Trying to feed him, and was able to do that to Mahachik. Stick play, but when Mahachik wanted to release it, Olosov stepped up and made a nice play defensively.
Oh! Out in front, Sterling in his knees. Couldn't get to it as it came right back to him.
He threw it from his knees to the front, but hit escape play, went right back towards the short side.
Out in front, Cross shoots, he scores! Brennan Mannino, Brent Sterling on Cross, 8th of the year.
Brent Sterling, as of late, has looked more like Jason Crabb with the assists he has been getting.
Because he's bored of scoring goals.
Well, if you're going to keep pace with the Hershey Bears, you got to keep pouring it on. Not just in goals, but in points. Jason Crabb up there with the big leaders. Watch the coverage. 4 guys all paying attention to the puck, which is a no-no. You've got to be aware of what's surrounding you. And Jason Crabb all alone, a beautiful feed and a gift.
So Anthony Stewart moved up to that line, replacing Johnny Poole, picking up an assist along with Sterling. Again, the grass shot missing off the glass out to center, and the fans feeling a victory. They'll start to make some noise with 10 seconds to go. So after 7 straight wins coming to a halt last night in Peoria, the Wolves will find themselves in convincing fashion back in the win column. 5-1 the final, and Peter Mannino outstanding again for the Wolves.
Well, he really was. What a record he has. 12-3. His save percentage is going to be well up into the 940s now, and he had some quality stops, no doubt about it. The team at time had some spurts of real good energy, got enough goals with their terrific offense, and held on. So a nice comeback victory after suffering the defeat last night in Peoria.